Welcome back to Good Day. It is 8:08 and I'm here with Buck O Neal. He is a master chef and he works at Cafe 230 and also Henry's Fine Edibles, and he's going to be teaching us how to make shrimp and grits this morning. We're so excited you're here. It smells like garlic. It smells delicious because I love the smell of garlic. So what do we do? How do we start this?
Basic southern dish, shrimp, sausage. Usually it's just onions, mushrooms, a few other vegetables, and a lot of hot sauce over cheese grits, but I kind of make it a southern stir fry in a way.
Okay.
I keep it really simple and it's very healthy. I'm not cholesterol.
Oh yes.
So,
all right.
Basically you just start out with extra virgin olive oil in a pretty hot pan.
Okay. He's really tall. How tall did you say you were?
6'7".
6'7". We just took a picture with me with my heels off. If I wasn't wearing heels, we'd be in big trouble, you guys.
You start out with basic smoked sausage. You can use spicy, you can use local sausage. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Simple sausage.
Delicious.
Just to get the flavor in the pan.
All right.
Move it around a little bit. You want to distribute it.
Now, what's the difference, since we're on olive oil, what's the difference between extra virgin olive oil and regular olive oil?
Just the pressing. Some have more flavor than others. Some are lighter. Some are good for sauces. Some are good for frying.
Okay.
Just like vegetable oil and frying oil, stuff
Okay.
like that. You add your garlic. This is rhino garlic. It's very large.
I see that.
Yeah.
It's humongous, like a rhino, like you, because
Yeah.
you're really tall.
It's a little bit more mild than normal garlic. It has less of a spicy kick to it.
Okay.
You just add that in with a pan, let it stir around.
Now, while we're doing this, tell me what your favorite dish is to make.
Anything with steak.
Steak.
Steak is my thing.
Yeah. And what is your favorite food?
Sushi.
Sushi. And you don't even have to cook that.
No.
Is that why you like it so much?
I like it because it's nice for once in a while somebody else to make something for me. Because I'm doing this 6 days a week and it's
I bet.
good to get out
Oh
once in a
my
while.
goodness.
And once your sausage gets going, you just add probably about a pound of shrimp.
Okay. Can you guys hear it sizzling? I don't know. It's really loud.
Stir that around.
So good. It smells delicious.
That's going to get a lot better. I'm usually used to working with a gas stove, so it's a lot harder.
I bet. So now how do you know when this is done?
You just mostly look for the shrimp to be fully cooked.
Okay.
Everything else, pretty much al dente, slightly cooked, still crisp but not mushy.
Okay.
Add your celery. This is the leaves and all from the heart of the celery.
Okay.
A little bit less flavor, but it's a little bit more crunchy.
I didn't even know you could put the leaves of the celery in there. I always throw those away.
You can use them for seasoning like celery seed. Instead of the seed, it's got much more better celery flavor than that.
So now we're just cooking all this together. This smells so good, and it looks really pretty too. I love this cilantro. Is this cilantro?
Flat leaf Italian parsley.
Exactly. That's what it is. I went with cilantro. It looks beautiful in this dish over here.
It's good just for a garnish or well, good by itself. This is a blackened seasoning I keep on hand all the time. It's not spicy like most blackened seasonings.
Okay.
Very mild, low salt, so you can use a lot of it. You don't have to be shy with it.
Man. And now I don't think there's anything more southern than some good old grits.
No, there's not. And actually, I didn't have time to make the grits this morning, so I went to my Pearlie's and got
just
grits.
got some. There you go. And they have some good grits.
Oh, yeah.
I've tried their grits before.
And just keep stirring.
Okay. And so, because these need to cook, or do you keep them crunchy? How does that work?
The bell pepper and onions. Cook. Mostly just want to look for the onions to sweat or become clear, translucent, and that means they're pretty much cooked. All the spiciness and pungent, all that flavor is gone out.
Okay.
I used a sweet Spanish onion, so it's a lot less mild than a white onion.
Okay.
This is a mixture of yellow, red, green bell peppers and sweet Spanish onions.
Okay.
Just add that to it.
Adds a lot of color too.
Yeah, it does. And again, just continue stirring around. Everything mixed up well.
Okay. So now, how long have you been doing all of this?
This coming up year will be 15 years.
Wow.
And I'm only 28, so it's more than half my lifetime.
Now, how did you decide that you like doing this? Did you just you know, in the kitchen one day and you're like, I'm going to cook something? How did this work?
I started cooking when I was younger with my mom and dad, and I just started to get a knack to it. And I turned 14, needed a job. My aunt and uncle owned the restaurant at the time, and I started working for them. Started out as a dishwasher and salad guy, and just moved up one day, and my uncle needed me to step in.
Okay. That's fantastic. That's just wonderful.
Just been getting better and better every year.
Yeah. And now let's talk about what you're wearing, because I've seen all the chef shows on TV. They always wear this. Is there a reason?
Just to look good and professional. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's when you get in the kitchen, it's actually a pain because it's so hot. It holds in heat.
Okay.
But it's just to look professional.
Okay. They do look really nice. Whenever you see this, you're like, oh, they know what they're doing, just because of what you're
Sometimes
wearing.
they just wear it to look professional.
Okay. Well, you guys stay with us because we're going to learn all about these shrimp and grits. We're going to let it cook for a little bit. So we're going to come back and figure out how to finish off the rest of this. And maybe get to taste test a little bit of it too. We'll be right back with more Good Day. It is 8:23. I'm here with Buck O'Neal. He is a chef at Cafe 230 and Henry's Fine Edibles, and he's teaching us all about shrimp and grits this morning. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Good to have you.
Well, now, what's going on? We've got it all cooking.
It's basically done already. All we're going to do is finish it off. Add a little paprika, which is just good for a small amount of flavoring and coloring.
Okay.
And it kind of thickens the sauce that's on the bottom that's cooking everything.
I always add like flour or something to make it
You can.
thick.
It's really just whatever your preference
That probably
is.
tastes better than flour.
Maybe.
Oh, really? Okay. Learning all kinds of
A little
stuff.
Worcestershire, or however you want to pronounce it. It's the South. There's 20 different variations of it.
I think I always say Worcester.
Worcester.
I don't even know if that's anywhere near right.
It's like pecan pecan. It's
Exactly.
tomato. A little Worcestershire, a little bit of flat leaf Italian parsley, just to give it more color, and it actually adds a little bit of freshness to it, as all parsley does.
Okay.
Stir it up. And as of right now, it is done and ready to
It
plate.
looks like it. It looks delicious. So, can you teach us how to plate something? Because, you know, people always talk about the presentation. And do you have maybe some keys to having a nice presentation, or is it just?
A lot of color and symmetry.
Okay.
That's what I try to stick to. Some high star places will do little tiny dishes and make it all nice and pretty and do all kinds of things hanging off of it. But I worry mostly about the taste before anything. I worry looks and presentation last.
Okay.
It's really not a percentage. It's the way it looks doesn't make it taste better to me, in my opinion.
Exactly. I'm going to go eat where you cook, because that sounds good to me. I'd rather have it taste good.
So it's just like the paprika. I use it constantly on dishes with white, little contrast. Just put it around the outside.
Ah.
And you grab your grits, which have a good amount of butter in them.
Oh, yes.
Stick them in the middle.
Everything looks prettier on white, on a
Yeah,
white
it does.
plate for some reason.
And it could be weird shaped plates or square, circle. It doesn't really matter. Just whatever you feel like doing.
This is beautiful. You guys get, I know it's hard to get a shot. We'll have to tilt it. So
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
tilt
see
it up.
So pretty.
I've got some seriously sharp cheddar. This is what it's called, seriously sharp.
Hilarious. What is the difference between that and what does the sharp mean?
Just usually it's aged longer. It has more bite to it. Like American cheese is real smooth and milky.
Yes.
This is very cheesy. It's like
Okay.
eating Parmesan cheese. It's so
Okay.
sharp.
I
And you
always
just
wonder about that.
rake it over the top.
Beautiful. I bet your family loves you.
Yeah, I'm a big favorite on Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners. Just take a little bit of the parsley off the stalk. And this is part of the presentation you can do. Just stick it directly in the grits.
There you go. Gorgeous.
And take a little bit more to the side.
We were talking about chopping earlier and about how fast he can chop things. What did you say about the cucumbers?
About a case of cucumbers in about 4 minutes.
Believe that? It would take me 4 minutes for one half of a cucumber. I'm really slow.
That's the end of the dish.
There you go. Can you guys see that? We'll tilt it a little bit. Beautiful. The cheese is all melted. and I mean, everything just looks gorgeous.
And you can have the cheese in the grits or
Okay.
leave the grits plain.
Okay.
I usually add cheese too.
Yes, you got to have the cheese.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's gonna get it close up. There you go. Maybe tilt it a little bit more. Beautiful. Well, we appreciate you coming
Thank
by
you.
this morning. This is just so gorgeous, and I'm excited to learn how to make shrimp and grits. Now, do you have a key for grits? We didn't talk too much about those because you picked them up.
Pay attention to the directions. A lot of people put too much water or too much grits, and always have plenty of salt, butter, or oil, whatever you choose to use, and a little bit of garlic.
Okay.
And only put them in when they're boiling. People put it in when the water's cold, and it makes clumpy golf ball sized grits, which aren't good.
No.
No.
Okay.
And use good grits.
Okay. Do you have a suggestion? Like what are good grits?
Stone ground, which they're all stone ground, but Quaker is really good. If you can find some local fresh ground grits, that's good. Or you can use hominy, which is just the larger form of grits, which is the ground up part.
Okay. All right, well, this was Buck O'Neal, everybody. He's a very talented chef, as you can see, and a beautiful presentation as well. And I can't wait to taste test the grits. And you can check him out at Cafe 230 or Henry's Fine Edibles. He's cooking for them. And how often are you there?
I'm there every day.
Okay.
I'm at Cafe 230 and at Henry's every single day.
Okay, so he's a working man. He chefs all the time.
All the time.
All right, well, we'll have him off. You're going to be coming on now. It's every other Monday. So you guys will get to learn more from Buck, and so we're looking forward to that.
And I'm going to set up a little Facebook thing in case people have questions or anything like that. So.
I love it. Perfect. We'll talk more about that next
Okay.
week then. All right.